Oh my god, look where we are. It is the Alton Towers Resort. Oh, the monorail's closed. I'm going home. As you can see, today we are here at the Alton Towers Resort. We've got the lovely corkscrew. Sadly, this ride is not running today. And we're going to go in and check out all the rides that are open, which includes Hex and the Curse at Alton Manor that has a Christmas overlay this year. Very excited to see that. And go see some of the shows, look at some of the merch, and just have a magical Alton Towers day. Here, at a very cold Christmas day. It's snowing right now. Can you see the snow? It's beautiful. It's not snowing. I wish it was. We've even got a brand new roller coaster and the construction on that to check out as well. Very excited to see what they've been up to there. And if you do enjoy this Alton Towers Christmas vlog, be sure to subscribe to the channel because we're on the run to 150,000 subscribers. So thank you so much for the support this year. If we could hit that goal, that'd be amazing. So yes, subscribe if you want to help support the channel. Thank you. And Santa's greeting people outside of the park.
Ho, 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 Merry Christmas!
And as we enter the park, here is the map and what you can expect to see in this vlog and at the event. As you can see, Cbeebies Land is fully open. Got Mutiny Bay fully open as well. Hex, the Legend of the Towers. Oh, they've gotten rid of Rita, finally. And even the Curse at Alton Manor right there, look at that. In the Gloomy Wood, which actually has the Holly Jolly Hollow. What's it called? The Holly Jollo. I don't know what it's called, but the Haunted Hollow bit right there. The pathway has been changed into Christmas, so we'll have a look at that as well. And they've got a panto on in the hotel as well. So much going on. And of course, the new Bluey ride, 2026, that we're going to check out the construction for. Never know, might even snag a ride on it. Not that they've tested it at all. We could be the test dummies. Might just slide down it. And look at these updates to Tower Street. All the trees, all the presents. We're going to go have a closer look. Em's just found one of the biggest updates of Christmas, though.
Very important. The vinyls off the toilet doors outside, you know, as you first come into Tower Street, the ladies specifically, because I don't go into men's, I'll be honest with you. The vinyls have come off the doors and there's a new hand dryer. Life is crazy.
Only the greatest updates from Emily Louisa. Oh, look at this. Twinkly trees. Oh, I bet this would look good at night. I say I bet this would look good at night because there's a chance we don't see it at night because the park shuts at 4 and it gets dark at like 3:30, 4. So you might not even see it fully dark. Em's so busy vlogging, she's walked all the way away from me. Look how far away I am. I need to get walking. Look at the snowflake screens and stuff. Wow. And the towers in the background. It's a bit of a foggy day today. A bit misty. But you know, we're having a good day. I think we're having a good day. We've just walked in. So let's go and watch a show or something. How's a vegetable saving Christmas?
Since you're all here, would you like to hear a story?
It was on a cold autumn night in 1821.
Oh my god. I told you it was snowing here. The sprout that saved Christmas then. How was that? I thought sprout was the vegetable. Turns out it's the human that the vegetable is based off of, which is a fictional story, but I can't believe they based a vegetable off of a show at Alton Towers. But yeah, Santa came in halfway through. Mrs. Claus said she was going to open the book at the start, and Em wasn't very happy that she was then included in the story. It's a bit
Well,
not canon.
in my opinion, if you've got a book, you're a narrator. When did Santa decide sprouts were a thing? Is he now Jesus? Can he magic a brand new vegetable, never thought of, never heard of, in the ground, or make the seeds? Like how, why is Santa now choosing my veggies? You know what I mean?
To anyone that hasn't seen the show, that makes no sense, but it actually makes a lot of sense when you see it. Come to Towers and watch the sprout that saved Christmas, just so you can find out what Em's talking about.
It is good though. Like I'm only joking. I promise Alton Towers. I promise RWS. I'm only having a play.
It's time for the Holly Hollow. That's the name of this. I completely forgot. Look at those decks. Look at it. They didn't need to do this, you know. It's great. Got Christmas past, present and future. And here we go, ready? Yeah! Yippee!
Oh yeah. It's a close one. That was good. That was actually. It takes some thinking though, doesn't it?
Oh, look at these two. Have you met Howler and Stinker? All the bells up there, just the trees throughout. A black fence off to Nemesis. Please open it. And then they've made all the spooky statues. Is she holding a tinsel baseball bat or something? And then look, there's like all the things. I know what Em's about to tell me. Someone just walked past and asked if the figgy pudding's over there. They just went, are they real? I have a slight feeling they might be a bit mouldy if they are real. Oh, look at this. I would love to see this at night, but it's just, you barely can. Because like I said, the park shuts so early. I think they should open this event at around midday and keep it open until 6 instead. Just would be a bit better for opening hours for a Christmas event. But let's go in Curse. There's all the trees and like the wreaths and everything, even on the entrance sign. And it's on 5 minutes. That's the same queue it normally gets daily. So I'm not surprised to see that. And I can't lie to you, this has been rumoured since it opened that it would open for Christmas. And now it is, and it's great to see. Because I've always wanted to see a Christmas overlay on this. They did one back on the original Haunted House and Jewel. So I was really hoping they'd do it for this. And they have! I'm going into my humble abode. Oh. Let's see if the knocker has a Christmas overlay. Ho, ho, ho! But look, there's like a Christmas tree behind me. In here, the pre-show is still running. Christmas stuff! Wow! Oh my god, I'm gonna go all purple. Purple's... Look at that. And then into the station, where there's still some lovely wreaths and lighting. I'm gonna count every single tree that's on this ride, okay? Ho, ho, ho! What is that image? Look at all the Christmas deck in here. Wow, the Christmas decor's lovely. Oh, that blue light's very strong. Let's get rid of that. Hang on a second. Oh, now we've just got stars in here. Curse was good. I tried to count how many trees there were. I kind of lost count, but I believe there's about 7 or 8 different trees in there. But also, as you can see, outside there's loads of trees and decorations. There's loads of wreaths and like the wreath bunting, as I called it earlier. There's a snowman in there. And also, my favourite part, the Emily jump scare that comes alongside you in the ride car. Last time we came, because we actually came to this event to actually try out this specifically, like we didn't bother with anything else. It didn't actually have this, but Emily riding next to you in the ride car had a Santa hat. And pretty much all the effects worked, I think. So did you like that?
Yeah, although there was like a bit of a delay with the frame rate.
Oh yeah, the frame rate at the start has not been good for ages, so I'm not surprised that was the same, but yeah, they need to fix that.
Very good, and the Christmas overlay is very relevant.
They should keep that all year round, I think. It's part of the theme.
Yeah, I mean, it's you know, Happy New Year, all that good stuff. I personally like to keep my tree up 365 days a year, so I think it's, you know, it's only accurate, really. And Battle Galleons is looking very festive this year as well. Look at that. Beautiful. Even the shark's taking the holidays off. I mean, this is a bit of a shame, but obviously maintenance does have to happen, and I do understand. But walking straight past it with the lovely Christmas trees and then just dead water behind. Sleigh Ride Street Kitchen is a mouthful. They got a festive burger, festive dog, loaded fries, loaded sausage roll. That's interesting. Loads of other stuff. I think me and Em are both going for this. Christmas loaded fries. £9. We got the fussy version of the Christmas loaded fries. We're not a big fan of onions and cranberry sauce. Get cranberry sauce off of everything. Leave it how it was. But we're going to tuck in. It's literally just pigs in blankets, gravy and chips. £9 without discount, but a bit cheaper with Merlin Pass discount. Both of our meals came to about £14, I think. Not horrendous for theme park food, but for the portion size, it's not the most amazing price. But when is it at Merlin? And here we go, walking over to Cbeebies Land, where we're going to go and check out that coaster there. Oh my god, that's so tall. I last saw that ride when it was just the lift hill, and now it's fully complete. Let's go and have a look. And only about a week or two ago was this view, just that sort of bush area and nothing up there. But now you've got a full house and a full-fledged roller coaster literally towering above this construction site, because it is pretty big. I've just done some epic research before we get into the actual coaster. That is Bluey's house. They have the same chimney up there. We'll get a closer look at that from the front, but they are clearly theming that up. I don't know what they're doing to the back, but I'm sure they'll do something. Here we go. Look at the coaster above the construction walls. As you can see, it goes up that quite tall lift hill and then goes down to the right, goes over a little hill, and then I presume over there it goes into like some sort of turn into a helix right over there before heading its way back round into the station. But there you go. That's the layout.
There is some work going on. Oh no, that's just the Squirrel Nutty thing. Never mind. And you've got like a station building that's been painted blue along with like an external bit there, like the house, an extended bit, sorry, not external because it's still indoors. But yeah, it will drop down from that lift hill, go into a little hill, like I said, and then bank round all the way over there, make its way over, do that helix, come round all this section, and then back into the brakes with a weird bridge being built for the exit, it looks like. So that exit bridge seems to come over to here and then just completely stop. So I assume the exit will probably come into this pathway and maybe like go down to like banking around here and then go back down to ground. But yeah, that is a bridge and a half. I think we were all very worried at first with the fact that this coaster looked like it was going to be about 2 milliseconds long, weren't we, Em?
Yeah, it's a cred.
And now, well, I guess it is just a cred, but now it's looking a lot better, a lot bigger. It's nice to actually have a coaster like Octonauts where you can go on that for the first time and then have this one that will be like the step up from that, and then obviously you've got the likes of Spinball Wizard, which there still is that little bit of a gap there. Other than Runaway Mine Train, I guess that sort of bridges the gap. But it's nice to have a coaster that's also in between that gap. There's a lot of gaps here, and I believe this is a Sierra model, so it's going to be decently smooth, I hope. And I'm excited to see the full layout when it starts testing. I'm excited to see what the train's like, because I'm sure it'll just be a normal train, but I really hope Bluey's on the front. What do you think, Em, to this whole coaster?
I think we should go to Towers Trading.
Oh, I think we should. I don't think I've ever been in Towers Trading and had the whole place to myself. Time to shop till we drop, I think. Although there is this guy here. All Smiler merched out. And maybe this... Oh. God, I guess the head chopper on 13 went a bit too hard. Alton Bear.
Dead in here.
I was going to say. But who cares if we're on our own? We need to search for some new merch. Is that new? No. Is that new? No, but he's quite cool. I'm pretty sure these are all fairly new. Look at these. Toxicator, Smile, Baubles. Very nice. And then a lot of the winter stuff is also on sale. Look at that. £5 for a Christmas jumper ornament. Is this going to work? What's going on?
Snow globe, which actually has
What? I clicked. I give up with the design personalisation. Em's just told me 2025 Christmas pins. I should have seen that from the 2025 on them. That's your new Christmas merch. They're also really nice. Towers never really failed to do merch, you know. Just always depends on when they want to release them. But happy to see some Christmas merch at least. And here we go. It's finally time to ride one of the park's major coasters, Wicker Man, that's not open for this Christmas event. Oh, at least we can get somewhat close to going on it. That sea's so dirty, I don't want to sit. But the thing is, with a certain huge theme park on the construction rise in the UK for 2031, Universal Bedford, they're going to be open 365 days a year. And when you've got parks like Chessington and Drayton Manor now opening, the likes of the Wave, Gold Rush, and of course the likes of Mandrill Mayhem and Dragon's Fury during Christmas, why can't coasters like this be open? And yeah, it's all to do with their maintenance schedules and stuff, but if they've got this rival coming up, Universal, that's going to be open 365, they need a reason for people to come here. And I know a lot of locals come here, but it'd be nice to have a reason for everyone to come around the UK. And I think opening this up during winter would be a big reason for that, even on one train. It wouldn't matter. It wouldn't be too busy. And it would probably still get a queue, but it wouldn't need more than one train. You could do it on 2 trains if you really want to. Towers, if you're feeling nice. But it'd just be great to see this ride open and them running it during Christmas, because you could even stick a massive Santa hat on top of Big Bob. I just think opening this and maybe even like Runaway Mine Train at this time of year to sort of, you know, bridge that gap between here and also Curse, because I know the Hollow exists. I got it right. Loose articles away, please. Opening this and Runaway Mine Train would be a good shout. What do you think? One thing as well, Em's just mentioned to me off camera, there's literally like no shows in there past 1 o'clock. So you've got 3 hours. Yeah, you've got 3 hours where there's just nothing. Not even like a mini dance show or like a Santa type thing in there. Nothing. And then Mutiny Bay is open in its entirety with Shark Bait Reef and stuff. But I mean, that is obviously quite good. but it'd just be nice to have that extra bit of Wicker Man in there, or like have Runaway Mine Train or something. Just add a bit more to this lineup. I mean, Curse and Hex is a good addition to the lineup, but I'd just love to see a bit more. But you always want to see more. Every enthusiast always wants to see more. So fair play to Towers for actually putting some more rides in. I'd love to see more. Like, why can't that red and blue spinny ride in the distance open as well? Wow. Perks about Hex being open. The towers are open. These are not my towers. I do not want to be possessed by anything. Look at this. It's beautiful. The roof. Oh my word! The decoration of the chapel ceiling was one of the last contributions to this building to be made. Wow. You know, you can come to Alton Towers Christmas and get a history lesson. Amazing. And here we are. As I mentioned in there, Hex is open. I'm going to have a go. Look at all the festive wreath bunting again. And all of the trees and everything. Interestingly, all of the trees have different baubles depending on the area, so keep an eye on that. Em mentioned that. Very smart. But yeah, we're going to go and have a look in Hex. If there is anything Christmas related, I'll be sure to report on it. And if not, it's going to cut to black screen.
Merry Christmas!
It cut to black screen, didn't it? There was nothing festive about Hex, but it's always good to get back on Hex, as it was that time. Absolutely love it. They've obviously changed absolutely nothing in there. You've still got the like snowy particle effect that comes up, which feels Christmassy, so I guess there is a bit of Christmassy stuff in there. They don't like that there's no Christmas stuff in Hex. But yeah, the outside's really nice. Shame there's no like wreaths inside on some of the doors and everything, but like they've done enough with Curse and they've done enough on the outside. Hex doesn't really need a Christmas overlay, whereas I think Curse's theme literally goes with a Christmas overlay. So I think they've done a really good job with Curse and just the outside of that. I don't think they have to do anything more. I just love Hex and Curse. It's good to see them open for this event. And over here, actually, whoa, look at this. There's a nice little Christmas bit that's got no one in it. I do genuinely think this area is a nice area for some seating and like a Christmassy bit, especially with Hex open. But I feel like they just need a show of some sort over here. Or like, again, I know they have like a Santa's Grotto type thing, but even if they had something to do with a Santa's Grotto or like workshop staff, some games, whatever over here, I think that would elevate this area even more. Because other than that, it's just Hex and fences and a derelict looking restaurant. I think that would be better for the area of Fountain Square.
A little later.
Merry Christmas! Merry Christmas!
Have a lovely day.
Thanks. As we get one final look at the Christmas tree in front of the lawns. But yes, this event then, let's talk about it. The event itself is really good fun. Like, if you have children especially, the whole of Cbeebies Land is open, Mutiny Bay's open, so you can go on Heave Ho and Marauders Mayhem. You've obviously got the likes of Hex and Curse at Alton Manor as well, and the Santa's Grotto stuff. And if you stay at the hotel, you get to see a pantomime, everything like that. So there is a lot to do if you are local to here, but I would say still, like last year, if you're not too close to this park, so say if you're about, I don't know, 1.5, 2 hours away plus, maybe it isn't worth the trip just yet, especially if you are just, you know, adult thuzies, unless you really like Curse at Alton Manor and Hex that much. I just think as much as this is a good event, there is still a lot to work on, including, well, mainly the ride lineup. The decorations and stuff are perfect this year. I absolutely love the fact it's all the way down to Curse. Curse's overlay is incredible. The decorations on Tower Street, as you can see behind me, amazing. Everything like that. It's a beautiful event and I absolutely love it. But for someone that travelled quite a bit further than a local would, I don't think I'd make the trek back because there's not enough for me to do, but then again, I'm not the target audience. And also we haven't experienced absolutely everything there is. So there's enough for one day, definitely, but there wouldn't be enough to stay for 2 days unless you got up to the water park and stuff like that. But then that's not really the Christmas event. You get what I'm trying to say. Love the Curse overlay, love the Hex sort of outside front and the fact that that's open. And yeah, just a big fan of the Christmas event. I just really hope with the upcoming Universal UK, they get a lot more rides on the offering, because that'd be really cool to see. Because I'm sure the Bluey coaster will probably be in that list next year as well. Thank you very much for watching this vlog. If you did enjoy, subscribe. There's going to be plenty more vlogs to come in 2026, including some very exciting content. So be sure to subscribe so you don't miss that. Merry Christmas!